What's up, my elite kings and queens? Welcome back, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I got another great reading, guys. Here we are learning, always learning, improving our wisdom, improving the information. Why? So we can give it back to our families, our friends, our associates, our people, right? So here we go, guys. It's gonna be a great reading. After the reading, I'll give you guys my takeaway and let's get started. I'm gonna turn this down just a tad bit. All right. You were taught to visualize outcomes, but your brain only obeys identity. Until you rehearse the micro behaviors of your future self, the universe will ignore your vision board. Your brain doesn't care about your dream house or luxury car. It cares about who you need to become to have those things. When there's a mismatch between your current identity and your desired outcome, your subconscious blocks the manifestation. Identity always wins over intention. This is why vision boards often fail. You paste images of success while internally feeling like someone who struggles. Your actions automatically align with your identity, not your vision. Your subconscious thinks successful people don't act like this person acts. Instead of visualizing having 10 million, rehearse how millionaires move through their morning. How do they answer their phone? How do they respond to small problems? What's their energy when making decisions? Your brain learns through behavioral repetition, not abstract imagery. Notice how wealthy people carry themselves differently. Their posture, pace, and presence all communicate abundance before they say a word. Confident people have distinct body language and vocal patterns. Your nervous system picks up on these micro signals and begins embodying them automatically when you practice consistently. The most powerful practice is imagining mundane moments from your future identity. Not the big wins, but Tuesday afternoons. How does wealthy you handle a traffic jam? How does confident you respond to criticism? These ordinary moments shape your subconscious sense of self. Your actions will automatically align with whoever you've programmed yourself to be. When you've rehearsed being calm under pressure, you naturally become calm under pressure. When you practice thinking like an entrepreneur opportunities appear. Behavior follows identity. Results follow behavior. Stop trying to manifest from where you are. Start rehearsing who you need to become. The moment your identity shifts, your external reality has no choice but to match. Wow, great reading right there. That's a reading that I actually just discovered yesterday. I got it from Quantum Observers. And as you can see, that would be considered the law of assumption or law of awareness, right? You're assuming yourself to be that. Instead of law of attraction, as in you're like bringing it in, it's already who you are, right? So you wake up in the morning, you visualize that state, you imagine that state, that assumption, and then you move like that. So each situation throughout your day, you would ask yourself, let's say let's say your intended state or your desired state is a multimillionaire that travels the world, vacations, resorts, and you help millions of people with your products and services. So you would ask yourself throughout the day, if you get in a traffic jam, would the millionaire me that travels the world, who is helping millions of people with products and services, would they act like this negatively? How would they respond to this traffic jam? How would they respond to someone flipping me off on the highway, right? And only you will know the answer to that, right? Your morning routine, your afternoon routine, your night routine, the way you respond to your significant other, your partner, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, the way you respond to your associates, your kids, your friends. Always ask yourself, as you're moving through your day from wake up to sleep, let's say this is the desired state, would the millionaire me who travels the world, find the finest resorts across the globe, and is helping millions of people with my products and services because I'm a successful entrepreneur, how would him/her respond to these situations, these circumstances, and these manifestations of experiences that are coming forth in your path? So it's very imperative that we keep that in mind. Identity is what manifests. I would say, and this is just me putting my mind into this reading, is yes, have the vision board. Yes, do the visualization. I'm about to do actually one right after this video. But I do the vision board and the visualization just to remind, just to keep that fresh. Not a reminder, but it's an experience. Just to know that's what it is. That's who I am. I do the visualization. At the end of it, I say that's who I am. I look at the vision board. I say that's who I am. I have a check that says $10 million, $100 million with my name on it. And I just look at it while I'm brushing my teeth. And I say that's who I am. So I don't do it as in I need to manifest this check. I need to manifest this. I say that is who I am. I am a $100 million man with my name on it. That's who I am. So as I move throughout my day, I remind myself, with a $100 million me, this is who I am, act this way, respond this way, react this way. So then this keeps you in that identity. Always ask yourself with each action, each movement, with the multi-million-dollar you, with the $100 million you, with the individual that travels the world, react, respond, move like this. Okay, my people? Identity always wins over intention. Okay? Successful people don't act like this person. Sorry, guys. So this is where I sit right here. This is why vision boards often fail. You paste images of success while internally feeling like someone who struggles. Your actions automatically align with your identity, not your vision. Your subconscious thinks. Successful people don't act like this person acts. So always ask yourself, are you acting the way that a multi-million-dollar you would act? Okay. Instead of visualizing having 10 million, rehearse how millionaires move through their morning. How do they answer their phone? How do you answer your phone? How do they respond to small problems? What's their energy when making decisions? Your brain learns through behavioral repetition, not abstract imagery. Notice how wealthy people carry themselves differently. Their posture, pace, presence, all communicate abundance before they say a word. Confident people have distinct body language and vocal patterns. Your nervous system picks up on these micro signals and begins embodying them automatically when you practice consistency. The most powerful practice is imagining mundane moments from your future identity. Not big wins, but Tuesday afternoons. How does wealthy you handle a traffic jam? How does confident you respond to criticism? These ordinary moments shape your subconscious sense of self. Your actions will automatically align with whoever you program yourself to be. When you rehearse being calm under pressure, you naturally become calm under pressure. When you practice thinking like an entrepreneur, your entrepreneurial opportunities appear. Behavior follows identity. Results follow behavior. Stop trying to manifest from where you are. Start rehearsing who you need to become. The moment your identity shifts, your external reality has no choice but to match. As within, so without, as above, so below, cause effect, 4D, heart, mind, 3D. What you see in front of you is a reflection of your past/old identity. Today, choose to be in that desired state, identity, and move like that. Remember who you are: health, wealth, happiness, love, success, abundance, prosperity, money. That's who you are. That's who I am. God's in you, God's in me. Today, move with boldness, courageousness, strength, courage. That's your natural state. You are the spirit, not the flesh. Always remember that. You're not the ego. You're not the flesh. You are the spirit. Infinite perfection. Vamos.